Hello, today I'm going to show you how I made my homemade potato chips. Now all I'm doing right now is cutting some red potatoes, not skinned, on my mandolin with a little ridge cutter so I could get little ruffles in my potato chips. Now I am having kind of a hard time because some of the potatoes are getting shredded, so I guess I wasn't pushing hard enough on it, so it wasn't cutting right. You gotta make sure you're putting enough pressure on it when you're cutting so you can cut them nice and evenly. But the mandolin makes it a lot easier than using a knife, the way to stay even, so. Once you get them all cut, you want to drop them in some cold water to wash off some of the starch. Because you don't want all the starch in there because it won't make the chip very good, or it won't be as crispy as it should be. See, there's nice little ridges on it. Now I'm putting it on the stove, I'm going to blanch them. Now I did replace the water with fresh water. And it's hot water too, so, just to help blanch it. And I'm putting 3 tablespoons of salt because I want to make this consistency of salt water while I blanch it. So it's also going to brine it at the same time too. You don't need to cook them all the way. You just want to until they start changing color, because these are red potatoes, so they start turning a little yellowish. And so once that starts happening, you want to take them off. It doesn't take too long, so just keep stirring them, moving around, because this is kind of overflowing. I put a lot of potatoes in there compared to the pot size and water, but it's fine. I'm not trying to cook them really. You can kind of see the change in color in it in some of them as they turn a little yellowish. You want to drain them out and pour some cold water on them to stop the cooking process, and rinse them a couple times to make sure all the starch is off. Then you want to lay them down on a cookie sheet and a paper towel or some cloth just to help wick away some of the water, because you don't want your chips too wet. You don't want to get them all dried out either, because you won't cook right. So I'm just going to stack them up here and let them dry out for like at least 20 minutes and keep flipping, moving around to make sure all the excess water is off. And once all the water is, you're going to put some little bit of oil on it and cover it and coat. Not a whole lot, because these are going in the air fryer. Now the myth is saying air frying is a lot healthier than deep frying, but that's not really true, because you still have to put oil on it. And the amount of oil you put on it to cook is about the same amount as oil as the chips will absorb in deep frying them. So this ain't really healthier. It's supposed to be more convenient, but I never really air fried that much. Ain't the best air fryer. And this one I want to try air frying with some seasoning. I'm just using some key roll seasoning just to try it out, see how it tastes. And it's the first time ever doing it with seasoning, so we'll see how it turns out. Now here I'm trying deep frying them because I want to do a comparison, see how they turn out. And you don't have to really cover them in oil, you just drop them in there. And you can't put seasoning on them when you deep fry them either, because they'll just burn. So you have to do seasoning afterwards. When I'm doing the background, I'm checking the air fryer and keep moving them around so they try to cook evenly, because I don't have a very big air fryer, so I want them to try to cook evenly as possible. Now when you're deep frying them, all you want to do is fry them until they start to turn golden brown. You don't want to cook them all the way through or they become too crispy, because they'll finish cooking outside of the oil because it's that hot. Here's some air fried ones. They didn't turn out well. They didn't cook evenly, even though I kept moving around. Some of them didn't cook right. Maybe I didn't cook them long enough, so I tried that with the seasoning. So here's the air seasoned ones. Now I cooked them longer, but they didn't cook even evenly. Just some uncooked ones once more were overcooked, and an air fryer, so I'm not sure how this is. The deep fried one just came out better. Maybe 'cause I know how to do it, but they are nice and evenly cooked, nice and crispy. That's how you like them. Well, thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you.